Guys, we're here at the Fredericton Regionals. We're with Carter. He got 7th place today. Back at it again, not judging, playing this time.
Oh, yeah.
And what are we playing?
We got like a bestial control kind of thing going on. It's
we're still on the Dragon Links.
Yeah, we're Dragon Link tops again. I can't be stopped. So,
Any shout-outs you want to give before we dive in?
No, let's just get right into it. I want to get it this
Fair
time.
enough.
I got the bestial package, obvious. I don't think this is anything too crazy. When you're maxing out the bestials, you're maxing them out. I also did play the bestial Alubers today.
Are playing this guy here.
Yeah, and the only reason why you would play him is just for dissipator access. I'm not playing any other tuners in the deck, so it's a searchable tuner that works with the engine pretty well.
Okay, okay.
And then I played 2 regain. I find that going for the trap card on your second grab is useless because you're only getting regain in the end step. So being able to go in and grab a regain right away if they remove it the first turn. So I like the 2. It came out multiple times today. And then we're just playing Link 2 packages for dragons. So we're playing the black metal, the 1-for-1, and then the search target.
How many cards in deck, by the way?
It's a 45 card deck.
45,
so
okay.
It's pretty bare bones. It's pretty much just using the bestials to control the pace of the game, and then using some normal summon engines to make seals. So the other normal summon engine is obviously safer. It works really well with the bestial Lubellion, the targets, and the 1 chaos space, RIP. All pretty standard stuff for this deck. All that just makes Romulus or seals. The Romulus search targets. A seals target to summon out a deck on your opponent's turn.
Best seals target.
It's pretty good. It's another target that isn't Magnamut. It comes up a lot when you're playing against any deck that will just puts extras on the field or dark monsters on the field. Either or. Good. The other target, instead of playing like Levy today, I decided to go for a card that would help me extend better, because I find a lot of the problems with this deck is that it doesn't have good ways to extend that aren't just bestial summons, and people will play around them better. So this will grab back cards from your banish pile to keep going, and also it's a free summon later on. So it's pretty good. It's also a target to grab back the Seifert. And then the rest is just hand traps. Hand traps, hand traps, hand traps, hand traps, 2, and then a couple of extra board breakers.
Okay, okay.
Just a lot of going second cards. Basically, all I wanted to do was simplify the game state down to 1 or 2 cards in both of our hands. I win that matchup 90% of the time when it's like that, right?
What do you find your worst matchup is? Like, we see some of the cards, obviously the Bestials deal with these Fiendsmith cards quite well here, and a bunch of hand traps also mitigate or delegate, I guess, to other decks. But like, what do you feel is your worst matchup in this deck here?
Any of the decks that aren't relying on their dark and light types are pretty tough. So I think like a Snake Eye Fire King would have been pretty tough for me today.
Fair enough.
Because like realistically, you're only really hitting an IP out of graveyard, and while that is good, they can play around it pretty easily by just not linking up the IP.
Yeah.
Either or. So right. So I would say that would probably be one of my worst matchups. I did lose. The one game I lost today was to a Snake Eye Fiendsmith deck, and the Bestials did do good against the Fiendsmith package, but I mean, Snake Eye, normal summon Ash is still pretty good, especially when you don't have one of these. Nibiru's overtuned right now because of the lack of Appaloosa, and just pair it with these to beat stuff like Caesar and Fiendsmith engine. Pretty simple, I think. And that rounds out the main deck. So we'll go to the extra deck now, because why not? Striker, it's a Link 1 for black metal and helps you go into SP. Pisty is the other Link 1. Romulus to grab Ravine. You only do this sometimes when you have more gas and you want to go for a bigger board. Doesn't happen too often. Double seals. In this version of the deck, you really need the second seals because it's so vital to keep going with the engine. Some extra Link 2s. IP is not that great in this deck because you'd rather just make seals most of the time, but SP did come up a fair bit today, like it always does. Dark to help Link climb into bigger cards. I never even made the access code today.
Would you change something else, like a goddess maybe?
Yeah, goddess would be nice. Like, I don't think I need the access code that bad, but at the same time, like, being able to link up into an access code is nice, and it does OTK, or yeah, you have to OTK with the Chaos Dragon, which would come up in testing sometimes. And then because I have that tuner, I got the Dissipator. Obviously just a really good Dragon Boss monster. Chaos Angel is crazy in this deck. It's basically just SP Little Knight, but better because you can still attack. So with this deck, with the Vistios and the level 4, safer.
Quite easy to beat game
Quite
sometimes.
good. And then the Full Navalbaz package to go into Mirror Jade. If you get to do this, I don't lose when I get to this game state, when I get to...
Yeah.
It just...
Fun fact, you add Branded Regain with this.
Yes, yeah, and Seb, I did add Branded Regain earlier today. So... It's not bad. I would like to probably put a better out for a Towers card in here. It would probably be somewhere between this, and this. They're all good cards though, so it's hard choice. And then the side deck, this is the weakest part of the deck. Thrust, sided only once. Cosmic, sided this a lot. Back row removal, good against the Dynamorphia player I played today.
Who top, shout out to Nathan.
Droplet, because it's just generically good. And then my going first cards, D-Barriers and Anti-Spell. These obvious cards in the format right now.
Especially when you don't need that many spells.
Yeah, no, like you don't even activate a spell for your main combo at all. So it just, you can activate this and not even worry about it for the rest of the game. So yeah. That was everything.
Anything you missed in the side deck at all? Like
missing crossout would have been nice in some matchups, when I know, like when I'm playing against a deck that was like way heavier hand trap counts, having crossout would be nice. Droll is definitely a consideration too, but I didn't see many decks today that I was really like, I really wanted to Droll, so it didn't come up. But past that, no. Droplet was good and Cosmic was really good. That's about it. The rest was just okay.
Well, still very nice, pretty compact, very straightforward. And so congratulations on getting top 8 once again.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully see you again soon. Stay safe.
See you again.
Peace.